Today, I'm at Heartfelt Impressions in Lake Orion. This early childhood center provides a nurturing environment where students can gain confidence, learn basic skills, and develop independence. Could this be the career for you? To find out, I met with Rhonda Meyers, who is an example of someone who has built a successful career in the field of early childhood education.
Our number one goal is to ensure that everyone in this environment feels seen, heard, and has a sense of belonging. Whether you're 3, or you're 10, or you're 25, you want to know that the place where you work, the place where you go to school, is a place that you are loved and that you belong, and that is truly Heartfelt's focus.
What do you like most about this job?
Not only do I get to do something that affords me a living that I want, but I still get to help change the world. I feel so lucky and so blessed to have found something that sets my heart on fire. And I feel so blessed. And I hope that for every young person who's deciding what they do, that they can do it with passion, do it well, and still love it 30 plus years later.
I learned that doing this work well takes more than just a desire to work with kids. A successful early childhood educator is an intelligent person who's observant, organized, and in tune with the individual needs of their students.
You think of a teacher and you think they're loving and they're nurturing, and that's what we all think about when we think of that image of what a teacher might be. But what we don't often think about is how intelligent and cerebral a teacher is. So at any given moment, they're looking at a classroom of, say, 18 students, and they need to know where each child is developmentally in their ability to read, write, problem solve, and then be calculating and thinking, what activity can I encourage them to do, or can I plan so that child can learn the next skill? So it is nurturing, it is loving, it has to be creating a safe place, but it also requires incredible intelligence.
How would a person know that this is the job for them?
I'm so glad you asked this question, because I think it's really important in this particular field to try it out first. You can try it out in a lot of different ways. So you could, as a high school student, go to a local early childhood program and apply for a job. Maybe you have a passion for theater and you love it, and so you find a children's theater and you would try it out by doing the thing you love and showing children how to do the thing that you love. It could be a sport that you do and there's young children in a camp. Summer camp counts, that's the best way because it's fun and it's summer, and you also get to try out whether or not you really love working with young children.
To understand what it's like to do this job, Rhonda invited me to help out in Rocco's classroom. I was amazed that what seemed like play was actually a time of learning and discovery. Dominoes became tools for sorting by color and number. Instruments were used to express emotions, and nap time became a lesson in independence and problem solving.
Thank you so much for letting me help out. Now that the kids are sleeping, do you mind telling me what you like about this job?
Absolutely. I'm glad that you're able to come out and see the classroom, how it runs. I do truly love this job because the children come in every day and they put a smile on all the teachers' faces, so who doesn't love that? I want them to be safe, I want them to have a good learning experience while they're here. Like you saw in the classroom, they're getting, music out, they're getting the dominoes out. So we have the tools here and the toys here for them to be able to express themselves the way that they want to express themselves, because we all know that, a 4 or 5-year-old, they're always jumping from spot to spot, but if they're focused and, they're having fun, there's, being safe, anything's possible. So it's a really good opportunity for people who want to start working in early childhood, because there's so many different things that they can branch off with.
While some people start a career in this field by majoring in education in college, Rhonda explained how some high schools offer programs that can help young people start on this career path before they even graduate.
If I wanted to go into this field, what should I be doing right now?
Some high schools have career technical education programs, and you can choose early education or the whole spectrum of education. And then in a lot of cases, by the time you're in that second year, you can be working in a program. So they might start as an entry-level teacher. We call them at Heartfelt a building resource teacher. At Heartfelt, we would sponsor them through the Teach Scholarship, which is a federal scholarship program specifically for early childhood. That would cover 80% of their tuition, And then we as a company commit to them 10% of their tuition and they pay 10%. So they work as they go to school.
What kind of jobs can you have in a place like Heartfelt Impressions?
So the first entry-level positions are actually usually high school students that are considered classroom closing aides. And they help the teacher at the end of the day kind of wrap up the day after school. And the next step would be an entry-level building resource teacher. And that teacher usually supports two primary teachers in the classroom, the lead teacher and the assistant. So it's an opportunity for them to be mentored and learn if they want to continue in the career. Then the next step is usually an assistant teacher and then a lead teacher.
Thank you, Rhonda, for letting me spend the day with you at Heartfelt Impressions. If I could sum up this career choice in one word, it would be impact. Everything the teachers do is designed to impact their students in a positive way. I'm not sure I can think of a more rewarding career than the one that lets you do that.